Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Clip. This is Cleveland Sports. We're coming to you live right here, at least around Canada area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys about the fact that the Lakers are going to the next round. By the way, as they will take on the Suns. That they took out those puny Warriors, where LeBron James made a late three point shot. By the way, name. Get you guys that for sure. What momentum that they're gonna need, that the Lakers are gonna need for sure. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that Tebowmania has officially signed with the Jags as a tight end. What that can mean for him, his comeback can mean for him. Some medical professors have been indicted on the Diego Maradona case, by the way, even though Diego Maradona died, by the way. So this regards to his death toll. I'll talk with you guys all about the fact that Yanks, Corey Kluber, by the way, he threw a six no hitter against the Rangers, by the way, and defeating them 2-0. Nazem Kadri could be facing a 5+ game suspension, and that piece of trash YouTube boxer Jake Paul signed with Showtime Sports. AB's got to get a physical before he signs his 1 year offer. By the way, the Grizz defeated the Spurs with 196. Tora Bryant's handstand, her breastfeeding wasn't meant to bring anyone down. I'll get you guys in that just for sure on that, everybody. So that is all. And also this, though, guys, that ABA, which is the International Boxing Federation Association, they're investigating the death toll of a 19-year-old Jordanian boxer by the name of Shashad Rashad Al Swasit, by the way, and that's all there is for that. You need to know just for now, and get you guys later on AEW's moving to TBS network, what that can mean. That's all there is. You got to know in there, everybody. All right, so first, and they took out those against those puny Warriors. Lakers took out, as the defending champs, took out those puny. LeBron James scored 22 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. KCP has scored 10 points, 3 rebounds and steals, 2 assists, 1 block. Dennis Schroder scored 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal and a block. Alex Caruso scored 14 points, 3 rebounds and steals, 2 assists, 1 block. Stupid Steph scored 37 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Andrew Wiggins scored 21 points, 2 assists, 1 block. And Ken Bazemore scored 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 5 steals in that game. I knew the Lakers were going to win this game. I know it all the time. So, yes, the Lakers, they did put a beat down on those puny Warriors, which they did. They sent us some disaster, which they did to Spurs, 196. So, Warriors are going to get beat down again by the Grizz, by John Moran and the Grizz. Have fun, you puny Warriors, because you're not going further. You're not going further, I'll tell you that. So, that's all the news you need to know on everybody. So, yes, the Lakers, they defeated the puny Warriors. Thank goodness they did that. Well, LeBron James made a game-winning 3-point shot. And the Grizz already took out those Spurs, 196. Spurs already eliminated. And that is all that there is you need to know on that, everybody. So, Lakers are defending on the brink of getting his 5th NBA title. And honestly, will he do so? I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Because LeBron James does become a 5-time NBA champ, it's gonna say something a lot. I mean, yeah, sure, he could eclipse, MJ by going to 6 rings, but honestly, I really don't see that happening at all. I really don't. I think it's to say that it's gonna be the Knicks. They're gonna walk out as new NBA champs. It's saying LeBron James goes for his 5th NBA title, trying to eclipse MJ. So that's what LeBron James is trying to do before he retires. So honestly, that's a big question. I was going to ask: will LeBron James get that 5th ring in his hands? That's all that you need to know. Or another team like the Knicks, could they be walking as new NBA champs? That's going to become the question for sure. But that's a lot of you guys want to know. Will LeBron James get his 5th NBA title, and have the Lakers be back-to-back NBA champs? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll be more than happy to address response to everybody. Playoffs are going to be this coming Saturday. And that's all you need to know on that, everybody. So the play-in tournament, you'll see the the Wiz versus the Pacers. That's later tonight. And the playoffs are this coming Saturday. Don't miss on that, guys. That's all there is. You got to know in there, everybody. You'll see the Knicks versus the Hawks, Bucs versus the Heat, Grizz versus. I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll even see the Grizz versus the stupid Warriors. You'll see Clips versus the Mavs, Nuggets versus the Blazers, Suns against Lakers, Nets versus Celtics. And that's all there is. There is. You got to know in that. Those are your matches right there. But on that note, so that is all there is. You got to know on that just for now. So best is yet there. So the winner Grizz versus the Puny Warriors, they get let's see what we got here. Now the winner of Pacers versus the Wiz, they get Sixers. So that is all there is. You got to know, everybody. Playoffs are gonna be this coming Saturday. Don't miss out. I guess must see, must watch. Hope you guys enjoy that, and that's all there is. You got to know on that, everybody. Also, another thing I want to get into, by the way, Tebowmania or Tebow-Time has officially came back, signing with the Jags as a tight end. Look, Tebowmania, he didn't show. He was a bit of a disappointment. I mean, look what he did. He played for the he's played for the Broncos. Used to be a quarterback for the Jets, I guess. Next thing you know, now he's not find himself as a tight end. He used to play for Florida Gators as a quarterback. Played for the Broncos. Played for Jets. Now he's playing for the Jags as a tight end. Now he's also a college football analyst, by the way, as well. An analyst. So clearly, why would Tebowmania come back to the NFL as a tight end? Why would you do that, Tebowmania? I mean, come on. And he also play with the minor leagues with the Mets as well. So will Tebowmania show up? Will Tebowmania rewrite the wrongs from his past? We just that's somebody else will know. How exactly will Trevor Lawrence, the Mary number one draft pick, take kindly in this? How is he going to take that? Can he rely on, can he really rely on Tebowmania? Could he really? Urban Meyer and, Tebowmania, they go way back to, Florida Gators days. But clearly, the reunion team was pretty good. But this is no surprise to anybody. If Tebowmania messes up, that's it. He's gonna just call it quits, and then next thing you know, just go back to college football and being college football. That's what he should do. I mean, this is uncalled for. Absolutely just ridiculous. Tebowmania should have considered staying as a college football. That's all he's good at. I mean, Tebowmania was nothing but wasted talent. If he's wasted talent next season, that's it. 2 minutes going to hang it up anyway. So no one wants to see Tebowmania come at the NFL. Nobody does. So why would you want people be entitled to? Why would Tebowmania be entitled to a company? I don't get. I really just don't get that at all. I really don't. Because here's some schoolers, and Tebow-Time is going to be ending. Honestly, this is no surprise to anybody, and I'm not thrilled about this at all. But with Trevor Lawrence and Tebowmania coexist as one. How is that going to sum things up? How's that going to sum things up a bit? How? So let me know in the comments about that. How you feel about Tebowmania signing as a tight end for the Jags? Let me know in the comments about that. I will address response to that, buddy. And others I want to get into, by the way, that AB's got to go through got to get a physical, by the way, before he signs a 1-year extension offer with the Super Bowl champs, the Jets, the Tampa Bay Bucs. So clearly, he may have had knee surgery. He may have had a knee procedure. So he has to get a physical. But once he gets his physical, by the way, he will sign an extension offer for sure with the Tampa Bay Bucs. That's all the news you got to know in there, everybody. So that's going to say it all right there. Also, some other news I want to get into, by the way. The Yanks, Corey Kluber, threw his 6-0 hitter against defeating the Rangers 2-0. So that's the big one right there. Also, some other news that Torah Bright's handstand, breastfeeding, and while she was topless, by the way, it wasn't meant to bring anyone down. That lets some backlash, by the way. And people sort of loved it a bit. People still got behind it, loved it though, by the way. She was topless. She's an Olympian. She was topless with her kid catching on her breast and sucking away. Clearly, I mean, listen. I mean, breastfeeding is some right there, but going topless, come on. Is this really necessary? Is this really worth the risk? I mean, yeah, shows a handstand and all that, but come on. You got a kid on your hands. This is just, come on. Just not right. You know, something can be said about that, everybody. A lot to be said there. So, honestly, this is no surprise to anybody. I could say that, everybody, on that note. So, to be fair, I think it's just safe to say that this is not meant to harm anyone at all. I can tell you that much. So, yeah, she sort of did some. She probably should be. She's an Australian, and she was breastfeeding while doing a handstand. Yeah, while doing a hand. She says if you can't handstand and breastfeed while doing a handstand, and she was topless too. She was topless. So clearly there's a lot to be said there. She says it's a testament to the bond between mother and the son. I mean, my goodness, really, people, really. But there's a little more love. She says she got that toppled in, which is great news for her, by the way. She's a mother, by the way, of her own kid. So that's just, I don't know what to think of this, really, but clearly there's something to be said about that. But to be honest, you know, this is just I don't know how to describe that. I just don't know how to describe that. Best for her son, her kid up, by the way. Well, she's up, so she's doing a handstand upside down, or excuse me, a headstand upside down, by the way. And clearly, it's just say something spiritual and all that. Pray for the mothers out there in the future that they heard. It's been encouraged by their intuition, but clearly, there's a lot to be said about that. It clearly is, and you know, that's just something that I honestly just can't describe. She was doing a headstand. I'm sorry, not a handstand, a headstand. She was doing. That's all there is, guys, and that's all you gotta know. So clearly, number 2 on that. And there's something to be said. There's something to be said about that, ladies and gentlemen. And hope for once that people just get off of that, because that's just not right. You know, clearly that's just not quite there, not the right place, really. And yeah, that's all you gotta know. That is all you gotta know, everybody, on that note. So clearly, there's a lot to be said about that. And you know, something's gotta change. You know, she's got a mother. She's a kid of her own. That's all that you gotta know on that, buddy. Now, another news I want to get into, by the way, that Nazem Kadri, he was offered a hearing, by the way, for the illegal hit to the head on Justin Falk, by the way, and he could face a 5+ game suspension, by the way, as well. So that didn't look good on that note. So he knows better. That, I mean, this could lead to concussion or CT related, but he knows better than that, and he may be banned from the NHL for life. That's what can happen right there. So the repercussions can be waiting him along the way. And others I want to get into, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that 7 medical professionals, they have been charged with the homicide on Diego Maradona, on the Diego Maradona case, by the way, with eventual intent of Diego Maradona's death, by the way. Leonardo Luque, who was a neurosurgeon who performed brain operation on Maradona, the psychiatrist Agustona Cosachov, who treated Maradona are among 7 individuals that were charged, but they denied wrongdoing, by the way. Now, along 2 nurses, a nurse coordinator, a doctor, and a psychologist, they have been charged as well. And if they're all convicted, they get 25 years behind bars. Now, the accused are going to be testifying for sure May 31st. Now, the toxicology report simply says that they didn't take no illegal substance, nor any alcohol, but there was a psychotropic drug. There are psychotropic drugs that were used to treat anxiety and depression that were present, by the way. Now, Maradona's family members, they want justice and holds Luck and all the others accountable for Maradona's death toll. So that's praise out to Maradona's family members, all his fans. It's horrific tragedy that happened to him. Now, if you guys remember, Diego Maradona died of a heart failure. Diego Maradona died of a heart failure, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So honestly, that's all there is you gotta know on that. So he did die. He did die from a heart failure. He died from a heart failure, by the way. That was 2 weeks after he went brain surgery. And he died back in November of 2020. So he died of a heart failure. Yeah, there's 2 weeks after he underwent a brain surgery. And honestly, his members want justice for sure. So if these individuals are convicted of in this case, then they get 25 years behind bars. And that is all there is you got to know on that. Also, other news I want to get into, by the way, that let's see what we got here. I told you guys the Grizz defeated the Spurs 196. And other news here, piece of trash YouTube boxer Jake Paul signed with Showtime Sports. And honestly, I mean, yes, he's still a piece of trash, which he is, but he's signed with Showtime Sports. Don't know his opponent's going to be on that. So who knows who that's going to turn out to be. Another news I want to get into, by the way, ABA, which is a international boxing agency or association, they have they're investigating the death toll of a Jordanian boxer by the name of Rashad Al Swasat, who died last month after sustaining a head injury, by the way, at a World Youth Championship in Poland, by the way. Al Swasat underwent brain surgery. Officers were here that he collapsed during a third round fight. He was in a third round fight of his under 81 kg fight against Estonia's Anton Winogrado, by the way. So he was 19 at the time of his death toll. He died of a head injury, CTE related, by the way. So yeah, that's all there is to that. My thoughts prayers go to his family members, all of his fans, all his viewers, the boxing industry, this horrific tragedy that happened to him last month. And that's all there is you gotta know on that, everybody. No more on that. That's all there is to you need to know. Also this, guys. AEW is going to move into TBS in 2022. Also, since they're here, there's going to be AEW is going to have a 1-hour show. Rampage, AEW Rampage is going to be debuting on Friday, August 13th, by the way, guys, at 10 p.m. So, yeah. That is all there is you got to know. That is all there is you got to know. So, once again, guys, AEW is going to move to TBS Network in 2022. There's going to be a 1-hour. They're going to have a 1-hour show known as AEW Rampage. So, yeah. That's gonna be debuting Friday, August 13th, by the way. So yeah. That is all there is you gotta know on that note. So clearly there is that's all there is you gotta know on that. And yeah. So this is a bit surprising. This is a bit surprising a lot of people out there. I can tell you that for sure. It's coming August 13th, by the way. And they're gonna be jumping ship to January. They're gonna be moving to January 2022. On that note, on TBS. So he did come with some Busted Open Radio, and this is really big. This is really, really big. I can tell you that. Really big on that note. So Double Nothing's on May 30th, by the way, guys. And that's all there's you gotta know on that. Be sure to get AW Double Nothing May 30th, by the way, guys. Be sure to catch that. And that's all there's you gotta know on that, everybody. So number 2 on that. And that's all there's to you gotta know. There's gonna be special events there in 2022 on TNT as well. So they all went head to head with NXT, by the way. So NXT moves to Tuesdays, and AEW is staying on Wednesday nights. It's gonna air on the same night as WWE, but here's the thing, though. It's gonna air on the same night as SmackDown Live on Fox. So, honestly, yeah, we've seen the Wednesday night wars between NXT and AEW. Now, everyone's going to see, starting Friday, August 13th, AEW, and WWE SmackDown versus AEW. Now it's going to be like the Friday, what's next? Like the Friday night wars, really? So, honestly, this is no surprise. This is probably a big surprise to a lot of people, though. I'll tell you that. And yeah, there's a lot more to be said. I'm not sure it's going to turn out, but that's all there's I gotta know. So I'll still watch SmackDown on that note. So so once again, guys, AW Rampage, which is a 1-hour show, is going to move. It's going to be starting Friday, August 13th, guys. And yeah, this is big news right there. So that's all there's you gotta know on that, everybody. So another more to it, everybody, on that note. So that's all there's for that. A ton of content confirmed this on Busting Open Radio. You guys know on that. So that's all there's you gotta know. Also, there's just another news. I want to wish happy birthdays out to Kaichiro Washizuka of Last Blade, Payak Sinapitak of Bariki 1, Sheer, Sure, Buster Rhymes, Tony Stewart. You got let's see what we got here. Doug the Pug, Rachel Platten, Road Dog, Natsuri Naughton, Ennis Canner, Kate Campbell, Kasim Osgood, Comfort, Fadok, Chris Froome, Sarah Taylor, Emma Williams, Michaela McManus, Marshawn Lattimore, Sarah George, Kevin Frazier, and Amy Green. Some of your birthday wishes. Shout out Switch Up. That's all you guys do just for now. And that's all there is you got to do, everybody. So some of your birthday wishes. Shout out Switch Up down below in the comment section. That's all you got to know for now, everybody, on that note. Also, another thing I want to get into, by the way, Ralph Jones and Clark Still, from like the Game of Puny Warriors and the previous King of Fighters games, they are back. I knew it all along. I was right. So Ralph Jones and Clark Still, if you guys saw the trailer for King of Fight 15, Team Ikari is back. Yes, Team Ikari is back. So you can check out the gameplay trailer right now, guys. It came out last night. It's amazing. Check it out, guys. And and on the trailer, you'll see like a Metal Slug stage. It's just so amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I'll tell you that. So Ralph Jones and Clark Still, they were amazing. I'll tell you that. And Team Ikari is back with Leona Hydern. It was so incredible. And in the end, you'll see them just slow. It was so amazing. It's just so incredible. You gotta love it, guys. So yes, guys, Ralph Jones and Clark Still there back at King of Fighters 15. Everybody. For Team Ikari, by the way, guys. So it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. King of Fighters 15 is gonna be so amazing. I still don't know when the release date's gonna be unless they got one. So that's all the news you gotta know on that. So it's amazing, and then that's all there's. So Team Ikari, Leona Hydern, Clark Still, Ralph Jones. That trailer's out now. They have been the Metal Slug series. They've also been previous King of Fighters games. Now they're back in King of Fighters 15. It's amazing. It's so incredible. So they look so amazing. I'll tell you that it's just absolutely amazing. The new stage, that Metal Gear. I'm sorry, that metal slug stage is so amazing, so incredible. You guys can check that out. It's just amazing. It's almost like a beach area, by the way. It's just absolutely amazing. It's so incredible. You guys gotta love it, guys. So, congrats on that, everybody. So that's all there's need to know. All right, listeners, that will do right there for the Khalil Sportsbook. People, sure you always send and like, subscribe to the Khalil Sportsbook YouTube channel on Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments so that you bring your thoughts on the Lakers, bring down those Puny Warriors 103 to 100. By the way, when LeBron James made a three-point shot by the 3-point shot. By the way, let me know about the comments about that. I'll definitely adjust my shirt, buddy. That's all that you got to know on that. Your thoughts exactly on Tebowmania signing the tight end for the Jags. What are your thoughts about that? You think it's a bad idea for Tebowmania? You think he's going to regret doing so? Let me know the comments about that. I will definitely adjust my shirt, buddy. Your thoughts on Nazem Kadri offered a hearing for a legal hit on Justin Falk. So what are your thoughts about that, buddy? He could get a 5+ game suspension, by the way, as well. So thoughts about that? I'll adjust my shirt. Where's the thoughts on Australian snowboarders? Tora Bryce doing a headstand while breastfeeding her kid. So your thoughts about that, everybody? And they get a little backlash too. Thoughts about that, everybody? I will definitely address response to that. And that's all there's you got to know on that. Just my as well. What are your thoughts on Corey Kluber's throwing a 6 no-hitter, defeating the Rangers 2-0? By the way, your thoughts about that? I'll definitely adjust my shirt. That's all there's you got to know, everybody. We're because we're in the 7 medical professionals, by the way, who were charged with a homicide over Diego Maradona's death toll, by the way. You think they're going to be convicted? You think they're going to be getting 25 years behind bars? Yeah, they're going to be rain. Let me know comments about that. I'll definitely adjust my show. That's all there's news going to know on that. You think AB is going to be getting his physical before signing a 1-year offer with the Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay Bucs? Let me know about that for sure. I'll adjust my shirt, buddy. Also, sending those prayers out to Rashad Al-Swasad's family members. He was deceased last month over a head injury, by the way, while I was competing in the Youth World Championships, by the way. So your thoughts about that, and so your thoughts out to them. That's all that you got to know on that, everybody. There's an AEW Rampage heading to Friday nights starting August 13th. It's a 1 hour. Now, this is a 1 hour show, by the way, known as AEW Rampage. Starting August 13th, everybody. And AEW is going to move to TBS in January 2022. So that's all the news you got to know in there, everybody. So that's all there is to it, everybody. So that's the message out there. And that's all I got to send there, everybody. Also, send your brother wishes out to Kichiro Washizuka of Last Blade, Payak Sidipitak of Bariki One Shear, Buster Rhymes, Tony Stewart, Doug the Pug, Rachel Platten, Road Dog, Natchery, Naughton, Ennis Cannon, Kate Campbell, Kasim Osgood, Comfort Fadoke, Chris Froome, Sarah Taylor, Emma Williams, Michaela McManus, Marshawn Lattimore, Sarah George, Cameron Frazier, and Amy Green. Somebody brother wishes shows tweets to everybody. That's all you got to do just now. And that's all there's you got to know, everybody, on that note. So best is out there, everybody. That's all there's you got to know. So best is out there, everybody. That's in the Grizz defeating the Spurs, by the way, 196. That's all you got to know. Also, guys, I told you guys that the playoffs are going to be starting this coming Saturday on the 22nd. So that's all there's you catch those games, guys. That's all there's you got to know. So that's it. I'll be back from breaking news, trending topics, live updates, serving students, and a whole lot more than Khalil sports, everything sports related and everything there's you got to know. So all guys, say everybody, take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with it. Bye-bye.